Okay, let's talk a little bit about the payment processing. Whenever somebody logs on or they get a notification for their invoice, they'll have how just depending on how many invoices they have, they click on this button here, and then they could see their invoices. And so once they go here, they can come and they could pay with their credits if they have credits in their account, like you see. And if they don't have credits in their account, they will use their card to check out. Okay, and that works flawlessly. However, if they send in a check, and you're going to process their payment that way, let me just bring up my account. Obviously, what you do here is enter their check number into this one and enter the amount paid on the check into this one. And the system will calculate all those numbers and put them in the appropriate uh, uh, categories, and it'll like if they have any credits left over or not. So we had to do this credit thing for people that wanted to prepay for their trash bill, months in advance. This offers a great way for people to pay online, for you to keep track of who's paid, who has not paid, your equipment inventory, and so on and so forth. But that's the way the process works. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can print the invoices for each one of your customers and mail it to them like we talked about in the video before. And in this register, the register panel right here where you're entering payments and stuff, you have access to pretty much everything. You can email them. You could see the date that they've seen it, if they've seen it or not, that they loaded up, the date it was created, what route it might be on. And if you want to, you could, print out their invoices and mail it to them. You can actually also print out a an envelope. So this will print an envelope, put your return address and their address right on the envelope for you, and you can print that out as well. But the way that we made these invoices here, if you take a look at it, this little window right here, if you have those envelopes with the plastic transparent, return sending address, that'll show right up in that window for you. Um, Whenever they have credits, you just use this button here to deduct from credits. So the payment is pretty straightforward. They'll get an email, and each customer can also print out their own invoices. So if I go to the account page, and this is the page that loads up every time, if a customer wanted to print their current invoices, that's all they would do. Just print their current invoice, just click on that, and they can print it out. And if they wanted to print their paid invoice history, they could do that as well. So, and then print that out. That's all within their account. Um, so payment processing is really easy. And also right here we have the whole month of the year when invoices are created, when they're not created, it'll appear here and it'll give them a link to click on to pay their invoice. So, and then of course they always have this up here where they could go check their invoices and pay them. But so there's two different processes online. Either they can fund their account and pay with credits, or they could just pay for their invoice directly each time. And that's the way the system is set up because being a waste management company, you have a lot of different obstacles to overcome. People that want to prepay, people that are late, people that are seasonal. They only want it a couple months a year, so on and so forth. So we had to develop a system that covered all of that. And so we were able to do this, and we're happy to do so. All right, that's all for payment processing in this one. I'll see you in the next video.